than never. And y'all know me, I'm always fashionably late. So, welcome back. Shout out to you if you are part of that replay crew. Please do hit that like button and comment with a heart, or just say hello in the comment section. And yeah, let's begin. If you are a part of the live stream right now, say hello and hit that like button. Let us see what today throws our way. Bam. Okay. So, I also finished my very crazy, unique bag. Finished that. But today what I wanted to do was actually rivet, or if you will, we're gonna decorate this bag that I have yet to put together, but it's almost there. It's almost ready to be completed, but today I wanted to do that with you and maybe get y'all's feedback, perhaps. Yeah, everything looks good. Okay. I had to make sure all the edge paint was looking okay because you don't want anything showing that's not optimal, if you will. So everything should be okay. Everything should be alright. So this is the bag we're working on. Oh, excuse me. With like the temperature changes and all that, the season changes, I'm getting all like congested and stuff kind of. But this is a bag. I was actually trying to do something different with this bag originally. This was actually supposed to be this bag. This gray silvery one was supposed to be with this, but I just decided on another color. Which, yes, this turned out just nice. I like how this turned out, though I'm leaving it as like a cute little clutch. And in all honesty, it's probably not going to be really something I use too often. It's just like a nice one-off rare collector's piece for SXM, if you will. This thing looks insane, mind you. It's all like rabbit fur, stingray, lamb leather. It's actually like pretty damn luxurious, although it is very crazy looking. It is very wackadoo. What is it, girl? I don't know, but it's something. Make sure to hit that like button, say hello, all that good stuff. Hopefully we can have a good live stream today. For this, though, I am kind of debating if we try to put it together first to show you what it's supposed to look like. And then we can rivet it out. I was thinking like gunmetal or antique nickel, but there might not be enough screws for that. So I'm thinking of doing something a little different. This is actually going to be a mixed metal bag. So when we do the rivets and we start like pressing all the decorations into it, it's going to be mixed metal. Antique copper, nickel, gunmetal, matte black. It's going to be everything. So I don't think it would be a bad idea to mix and match the Chicago screws. But we'll have to C. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. But we got like... So we got like silver. Again, we got the antique nickel. We got the brass. I'm actually not too sure what we'll use. This one's stainless steel. I'm probably gonna... No. This is not stainless steel. I lied. This is... whatever. So yeah, we got silver. All different sizes of silver too, mind you. So let me see if we can do this. Try to put it together. We also got to put on whatchamacallit, not a chocolate bar, a button. We gotta put a button on this bad boy. Will silver be the final? I don't know, but for now, it will hold the bag together to show y'all what we are working with. And I also need to mark where the button lands because we gotta do the button. No. We are making a bag, and then we're going to decorate it with rivets. I'm just trying to put it together quickly to a degree. Just trying to... I need to replace this screw. I didn't realize. I kind of have two silver Chicago screws mixed together, so whoops. Should know better than to do that, but hey. Come on. Don't be a pain. This is what you call like a no-stitch, a stitchless handbag. Why do I feel like the leather lining never like sits nicely in these? Anyway. And it'll be less of an issue when we do the button. But now, do this. Did two silver for the side. We should do like a couple gunmetal or something. Or maybe brass? Let's see. I don't have as many colors as I thought I did, but hey. That might be too small. That one might be a little too small. I think with this I might have to extend out the punch here, which shouldn't be an issue. I don't really want to do that, but I really think it needs to be done. Let's keep going. I know a lot of people don't seem to really care, but that's okay. Work on though. I don't know. Yeah, I'll need a stopper in there. Need a stopper in that one, but we'll figure that out after. Because we're not quite done. What's going on? This doesn't seem right. For some reason. This is just a tough screw. It's just kind of weird, but I'll figure that out. Is everybody like gone again? Is just nobody being notified that I'm live or anything? Am I streaming to a dead audience again? Okay. Guess if the live stream doesn't pick up in like a couple minutes, I'm just gonna log off. I mean, if no one cares anymore, I can just literally just decorate this bag by myself. It's fine. I just thought people would enjoy that, but I don't really know shit anymore. People are so annoying. Oh. I'm just being bitchy. But yeah. It's kind of what I'm thinking of. Like a mixed metal bag. And I know no one's like really saying anything. Oh my god. Like every time I hop on live stream, it's just like congestion out the ass. And I'm like, okay, like come on. It makes me want to like rip out my own like larynx and like just throw it out the window. Because girl, I could be talking all day and I just come sit here with the camera on. And the congestion is just like, and I'm like, oh my god, like I just want to like throw myself out my window, off my 7 stories. Like it's just so frustrating. Hey, Levon. Okay. It's like one of those things. No matter how many times you clear your throat or nose or anything, it's just like nasty, 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 nasty. So now what we're doing is marking right where the button shall be placed. Now, I was actually supposed to sell my Eleanor satchel today too, and it looks like this person's just kind of like not gonna show up. Like y'all, I just don't have the fight in me for anything anymore. I hope that makes sense. Hey, Anita. Love you too, girl. Hope you're doing all right. Yeah, let's see here. I need a button. But what kind of button? What color button should we do if we're doing mixed metal on this entire bag? What button? What button? Thinking copper. I'm actually kind of thinking of a copper button. Oh, you're in America now? Like, did you move there? Or are you, like, are you visiting? Ugh. It's funny, I haven't even... Oh, you finally moved? Okay, nice. Congrats, hun. Congratulations. I'm happy for you. I know you were explaining about that kind of stuff before. I don't know if you actually mentioned making the change or not. I can't really remember, actually. But I do remember you saying that it was tough for where you were. And I'm really glad you finally got out. Welcome to capitalism. Okay, actually, no, it's... I've come to the conclusion that we are actually moving past capitalism into tierism. Not terrorism. Tier. Like a tier list. We're doing tierism now. Capitalism's no longer a thing. It's all about the tiers. The subscriptions, the this, the that, the pay more, be happy, receive less, be happy, that kind of thing. So, welcome to the hustle and bustle. Someone fucking shoot me, please. Oh my god, I don't want to be here anymore. I'm seeing you around too, hun. I hinted. See, I wasn't really sure, but like sometimes those hints can just go right over my head, or maybe I didn't even see the comment. So my welcome to being in my brain for about 2 minutes. Well, I hope you adjust nicely and buckle up. Buckle up, buckle up. I wish I had like a longer press thingy, but I don't. But this, and it's like what am I supposed to do with that? I can't do anything with this, you fuckers. Ooh. Yeah, the live stream is like really dead today. Man, YouTube is just, I don't know what to do anymore, y'all. I've been trying to like avoid having this conversation just because I feel like no one actually really cares that much. But I'm not doing well. I'm not doing well at all mentally. It's really bad. But again, I don't think many people really care that much, so I don't really talk about it. But I feel unalivable 9 times out of 10, and it's just like, holy fudge. Some days it just feels draining on the soul when you feel like, what is my purpose on planet Earth besides being a goddamn loser all day long? Like, yay, what a life. I'm tired of being disabled. I'm tired of not being able to, like, catch up or do anything. Like, it's just starting to really erode on my soul. Oh, Anita, just you even just saying that means the world to me, especially right now, because girl, like, I feel like I've kind of like lost the handle on YouTube, and I'm just kind of like just riding the wave right now, and I'm just kind of like, well, maybe some way, somehow, even though the more I look into it, the more it just sounds like it's gonna be just something I'm gonna fail at again. The whole small business aspect, it's just, everything's just like getting to me, and I'm just kind of like tired. I'm tired of fighting, if that makes sense. I'm tired of like trying to like make things work. It's exhausting. And it sucks to sit there and say that, but it's true. Is this thick enough? No, actually this will work. At least it should work. If it doesn't, I'll scream. I appreciate that, hun. I know. It's just, I'm constant. For the last, like, girl, I don't even, like, I actually, like, when I actually, like, go back, I'm like, I don't even think, like, I know a time where I've actually, like, haven't been depressed. But, like, this year, it's just been a whole nother level. And I just, some days, I don't want to continue. If that don't work, whatever. Running a business, especially at the beginning, like yours, can be tough. The material anguish, The mental anguish is real. Please don't stop. You will laugh at these moments. I hope so. I hope so. Like, I'm not gonna sit there and say I haven't, like, even at my level, like, okay, there are times where I just don't realize that, like, I have gotten a lot, like, not a lot, but, like, if it wasn't for support from many people with the leather crafting thing, I wouldn't be where I am at. So, like, I can't be, like, oh my god, it's just so horrible. But it's slow. But slow is better than nothing, because I didn't... Apparently there are people out there that do this kind of thing for, like, a year. Not even just, like, leather crafting, but, like, just businesses in general who do things for, like, a year plus, and they just... Zero sales. Zero sales. Not just, like, oh, you know, a couple here and there. No, like, zero sales. And that kind of thing, like... It boosts my confidence, because it's like, okay, well, I had a list of people, a very small list, but still a list of people, put that support there. You know what I mean? So, like, I can't even sit there and be like, it's just not going as well as I want it to. It's fine. You know what I mean? It's just, coupled with, like, YouTube and everything, and trying to, like, fight the YouTube algorithm, trying to, like, make content I can be happy with, while battling the luxury niche I am stuck in. It's tough. It's tough. Like, I still feel like I don't belong in this niche. I'm the disruptor of the luxury niche, and I have a feeling that that's going to become, like, a very popular thing in the near future. Like, people trying to be, like, calling out luxury or something. Like, but, like, it's all fake. It's all fake. It's just where the money will be possibly at. And it's, like, it frustrates me, because, like, I can already see the waves being made. And it's, like, I've been sitting here for an entire year, and I've been getting shit on for it. Like, completely shat all over. Like, fans just throw me out the window after being supporters for years. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a lot. It is a lot to deal with. And I honestly do not know how much more I can personally handle being that punching bag for the niche. Because I'm just like, I don't get nearly as much enjoyment out of sitting in front of this camera as I used to, because people don't want to hear the truth. You know, like, there's just, like, it's so frustrating. And then, you know, you just look back on so much, and you're just like, I really hope this wasn't all for nothing, because, like, I've put, like, multiple years into YouTube, and, like, last year, if you sat me down and asked me, do you see yourself being a YouTuber in 10 years? I'd be like, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm not going anywhere. But now I'm like, I don't know if I feel that way anymore. You know what I mean? It's kind of like one of those things where it's just like, it might just be one of those things where it's not for me. You know what I mean? But, like, at the same, like, I still enjoy it. It's still, like, you know, but I know I'm going off on a complete ramble, but, like, y'all, I am just so tired, I guess. My soul's tired. I'm tired. And I, like, I mean that from, like, a genuine standpoint. Like, you know, like, not, like, oh, you know, I'm stressed out, I'm tired. It's like, no, like, girl, like, I've had my lowest moments this year. In my entire life, I've had my lowest moments. And I'm trying to get out of that feeling. But, like, it just, I hate everything. Who the fuck even asks that? Like, are you, like... Thank you, Anita. I do know why I am doing this, Anita. It's just, it's so exhausting. Especially, like, I think I might just be feeling this extra just because of everything going on with Marvin and stuff. Like, I hope Marvin doesn't pass or he's not, like, hiding a tumor or something like that. But, like, I've been so stressed out. Like, I was just kind of, like, chipping away at my debt slowly. Because, you know, handbags, they acquire debt. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm in debt because of handbags. But, like, I was working my way at it, like, pretty decently. And Marvin is now sick, and now I am just, like, just feels like nothing matters. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just getting to the point where I'm just like, no, I can't do this. Like, I can't do this. I'm living so far below the poverty line. I can't even fucking... I just can't do it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and it's just making me feel very, like... The stress is getting to me, is what I can say. The stress is really getting to me. Like, it's really getting to me. If Marvin passes on me randomly, if I have to wake up one day and find my cat dead in his sleep, like, I'm going to fucking lose my mind. Like, I don't think people are, like, really prepared for me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just, like, I'm not ready for that. Like, no. Like, no, that's not acceptable. That's not acceptable. No, it's not happening. I will fucking snap. Like, I will actually lose my marbles. And I got to a point where I did lose my marbles this year already. Like, what, in the middle of February? And I don't think I could go much lower than that. And, like, if something happens to him and very soon, like, I'm gonna fucking go possibly even lower than that. And that was, like... Like, I was, like, so close to doing something really permanent and, like, you know what I mean? But, like, I just couldn't... I just can't deal with it all anymore. I can't deal with it all anymore. I can't deal with life. And it sucks to say, but, like, I just fucking can't. Like, it's exhausting. I'm exhausted. Like, I'm tired. Like, I don't even know how to, like, explain any of this without coming off as just being ungrateful or, like, bitchy or just, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to come off that way, but it's like, I just want to fucking, like, jump. I don't even know which. I don't know. No, I know. Okay, like, I know, but, like, it's just one of those things where, like, I'm just not ready. I'm not ready for that. I want my cat to live another 10 years. Like, I don't give a fuck how toxic that makes me sound. He's only 13, 14. Like, he still has a lot of life. The vet looked at him and said, there's a lot of life in that cat. But if the cat has a fucking tumor in his stomach, there's nothing I can do about that. There's nothing that anybody can do about that. The cat, you know what I mean? So, no, I have every right to be, like, broken and upset if my cat passes on me randomly. Like, it's not the fact that it's just, like, oh, it's just a cat. Yeah, I know I'm gonna fucking outlive my cat. I'm not retarded. I know that. I've dealt with loss. I've dealt with loss quite a bit. But I don't want to have to deal with that right now. I just don't want to have to deal with that right now. I really don't. Like, I don't know how else to put that. Like, I just do not want to deal with that. I can't deal with that right now. Like, I will fucking just, like... It just won't be healthy for me. You guys won't see me around for a very long time if it happens. Like, I just won't be able to fucking... I'll just be irritated and upset. And when you spirit bond with your animals like that, it hurts. And you know, if I didn't lose so much in my life either, I probably wouldn't... It probably wouldn't affect me as much. But he's my fucking... Like, if my cats are literally, like... my family. Like, there's just nothing, there's no other way I can put it besides they are my family, and I don't know. If you've never had a connection like that with an animal, I don't know what to tell you, so that's just how I feel. That's how I feel. Ruby, that's the thing. Like, it's just not gonna be... Like, it's tough. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I probably wouldn't take it as hard if I didn't lose my mom, like, 2.5 years ago. You know what I mean? Like, 2.5 years... It doesn't feel that long ago. And, like, I remember when my mom did pass, there was a chance that Marvin was going to pass then as well. And I was just like, no, like, this is not happening. Like, I'm gonna, like... No, like, that's not... You know what I mean? And, like, I know it's been a while, and, like, I should be kind of over the whole thing, but I'm not. I'm not. I don't want to lose my animal. At all. If it's if I can prevent it, I can prevent it. If I can't, I can't. Whatever. But, like, I'm gonna be a miserable bitch for a good 3 months. Probably people won't see me very much. I know I'm being dramatic, but, like, it's just... The mental health is not good, y'all. And if you're already feeling like you're ready, like, one step to just, like, just fucking lose it, the last thing you need is one of your, like, animals just randomly passing on you. Like, it's not something I want to deal with right now. Like, I don't know. Like, that maybe it might sound selfish of me, but, like, it's just something that I can't handle. People have breaking points. People have their limits. And right now, that would be my limit. Right now, that would be my... Like, not even the limit. Like, that would be pushing me past my limit. Like, completely overboard. I'm not hitting this hard enough because I don't want to, like, make too much noise. And I appreciate everybody leaving really kind comments, like, and talking to me about this, but it's just one of those things where it's like, you know what's gonna happen, or like it's a very likely possibility, or like there's a really horrid chance something can happen, and there's like almost nothing you can do about it. It's just really not a good feeling. Especially when you, like, I don't know, like, I'm not doing okay. Like, what can I say? What can I say, y'all? I think this one is for this. See, I gotta figure these out. Yeah, no, it's definitely this one. Anita, I do appreciate your kind comments. Same with you, Ruby. Let's just... Anyway, I don't want to talk about it anymore because, like, again, I have to have hope that nothing's going to happen. I hope that nothing happens. I know if something happens, it happens, but let's... Girl, like, I just don't want to deal with that right now. I love my kitty. He's my special little boy. There we go. Yeah, see, I could definitely just smack this a little harder. I'm being very light with it for some reason. much better. Oh, Josh said hello. Oh, it says Bobby. So is your name Josh? Is your name Bobby or Josh? I think the chat needs to know. We all need to know. Okay, so, bam. The button is a go. The button works. Yay. But, we got let's see here, y'all. Okay. Now comes the fun part, hopefully. Because there's a lot of different types of rivets we can use for this. Let me throw all the copper button pieces in here. We, Ruby, are making a bag. I'll try to, like, put it together quickly, but, we're doing a multi, hardware handbag. That's probably way too big, but these ones seem fine. Got some of these. Got some of these. Also got some of these. And these. Girl, we got so many. We got tons and tons and tons of different rivets that we can play with. These ones are just little ones. These ones, I don't think I can't use those ones. Those ones are very weird. I didn't realize how small they were. Hello, Kelly. Hello, Miss Cece. Hope you're doing all right. An envelope bag to fit all your brand partnership deals. A brand partnership deal? Absolutely where? I have never had one of those. Girl. The air. The air will carry that. Because there's nothing there. Let's see here. So this is actually a bag like the others I've been making. So like this one. Mind you, this was made with like a scrap piece of leather, so it's like kind of like rough looking, but went back, finished this bad boy to a better degree in my opinion. So we're basically making the same bag. It's the same style. Just different design. Same design, different style, sorry. Bag show and tell. ASMR music to your... Speaking of show and tell, I did finish the red rabbit fur and red stingray with lamb leather. The clutch, the Brando clutch. Yes, these are called the Brando clutches. I have decided on that. But, yeah, I finished that. I finished it. It is funky. It is different. And it is one of a kind. I assume if I ever make half a name for myself out there, this one day will be a piece worth a lot of money. Sure was tough to make, too. Have you made anything that fits on your giant coach dyno? Somewhere to actually hold things? No. No. I have not. I have not. Very Alice in Wonderland. Yeah, very. It kind of reminds me of like a space demon snake or something. Like, I don't even know. I don't. It's very Fendi Monster, but make it like hell, space. Like, I don't even know. Like, I can't remember exactly what I called it in my Discord, but it's cool. It's cool. I like it. Will I use it very often? No. But funky, different, and one of a kind. Exactly, Ruby. I had an image of a pearl-shaped straps. Pearl-shaped straps for the silver purse. I mean, that could be interesting, but this one, I haven't even made, like, the... Okay. I know this sounds really bad. I don't make straps for all of my bags. Straps are really hard to make. They're not... Okay, like, it's not that I can't do it. It's just, personally, for me, whenever I've bought in a Coach bag, or, like, any bag, really... The chances that I actually use the crossbody or shoulder bag straps or whatever are slim to none. They are slim to none. I always end up, like, reusing chain straps or something. Like, you know what I mean? But I usually pair this with, like, a silver chunky chain. So I actually haven't taken time to, like, make a strap for it or anything. To be quite frank, I don't think I even have enough leather for this to even make a strap with. So... is whatever, but with a touch of Moulin Rouge. Alice in Wonderland with a touch of Moulin Rouge. I could see that. I could see that. I could see it. It is a fun bag. It is just, it works good with the outfit right now. I am so upset because somebody was going to come pick up the Eleanor satchel today. Crickets. Fucking crickets. Not necessarily ghosted, but like, just no check-in, no like, oh, I'm coming over now. Like, they told me they were gonna message me. They were like, coming today. They were, you know, just all this stuff, and like, I haven't heard a word in like 3 to 4 hours. Probably 4 hours. So, yeah. Whatever. Whatever, man. I just, like, this is why I get frustrated, too, because, like, I just can't move product. I can't move things. Like, things don't want to sell. Like, trying to sell things is so tough right now, and it's just driving me crazy, you guys. Like, I feel like I'm personally going crazy. Like, this is another part of my mental health, is, like, I have too much clutter here. Like, to be quite frank, I got a little too much clutter in my handbag space due to the amount of designer bags and bags that I'm now making. I'm constantly being ghosted, blocked. Oh, I'll come meet you up right now, and you go back to look at their profile and they blocked you, and it's like, what are people doing? Like, are people like retarded lately? Like, I just really wish I could offload some of the stuff and just like relieve myself of stress. A, I need the money. B, I need the space. And C, I don't want to see this shit anymore. I don't want to see it. I don't want to worry about my Eleanor satchel anymore. I want to, if I could, I'd just throw it in the fucking garbage. If I could, I would throw it in the garbage. And I was so looking forward to getting the money that they were offering me for, or like the money that we settled on for the bag. I was like, please, please don't flake out on me, please. And here we are. I feel like the Eleanor has been an issue for a while. It has been an issue for far too long, and I wish to see that bag gone. I want to see it gone. I need money! So frustrating. I mean, like, yeah, booth would be nice to sell my handmade stuff, but, like, I mean, I'm talking about, like, the designer bags that need to go. Like, there's a lot of designer bags that I wish I could just let go of, but people don't want to. People are just looking for cheap stuff. Cheap sales, like, they don't want to, like, actually, like, you know, it's just been tough. I don't want to let go of bags for too little because, like, I'll just feel like, what's the point? Like, the orange Kurt Geiger bag. I keep getting, like, people, like, I have it listed for $175, which is a pretty damn good deal, and people just, $100, $100, $100. It's like, no, I'd rather just shove it up my ass then. My God. At times, I have struggled to get rid of things for... But these are, like, designer bags. Like, how do people not want, like... I don't know. Whatever. People just want things for free. Yup. TikTok live sales. No. I don't even know what the fuck to do for that. Like, honestly, I don't... I can't even sell things to my own audience. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it... People know, here at least, that I get good deals on a lot of my stuff, and they expect me to give them, like, better deals. And it's like, you... guys, come on. I've seen how people treat other influencers in this niche with regarding to handbag sales and such. There will be no part of me to ever again come on here and be like, I'm selling my bags. Too bad. I'm not, you know what I mean? Like, I've done it so many times, and, like, not a single thing has sold, and it's like, it makes me question everything, because, again, you'll see people like Winnie BLV or, like, Caleb or, like, all those fucking people just able to sell things for, like, way more than what they paid for, and, like, they're able to sell it like that, and it's like, what is the difference between me and them? Okay, stupidity constantly. I'm tired of it. It's also another thing. I'm like, why am I here? $10 for a rug, like, that's what like, people are just crazy right now, and, like, it's so bad. It wasn't this bad before, but now it's just like, you have something listed and people are just offering you literally pennies, and it's like, dude, this is already a really good deal. Please, I am not even asking for a lot. The Eleanor satchel is still a bag being sold for like $1,400 Canadian, including taxes. I can't even sell it for $500 Canadian. I can't, like, it's not, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I'm going crazy. I feel like I am going crazy. Line women saying they love my style. Thank you. Kelly saying Facebook has the marketplace. Yeah, that's where I generally sell most of my stuff because they don't take a chunk of your cash. Like, no, I'm not giving you my money. Like, I don't. There's only like specific things that I could think of. Like, okay, if I could sell a bag for $300, maybe I'll give you eBay the 8% or whatever. You know what I mean? But like, I'm not gonna. It's just everybody's too fucking greedy. Everybody is too fucking greedy, and I'm tired of it. Like it, too greedy, too greedy. I have Coach stuff I'm trying to offload, says Ruby. So am I. I'm finding the Coach stuff. It's tough because you see how much things are being sold online, and people don't typically know that locally, no matter where you are. People want the thing. People want Coach bags for cheap, you know. So that's also really tough. If I want to sell some of my Coach bags, I do have to go to eBay. Otherwise, I really am getting peanuts for the bags. You know what I mean? Like the leopard rogue I have. If I sold it on Marketplace, I would be lucky to get $300 for it. If I sell it on eBay, yeah, I'll have to. I could probably sell it for $600, maybe even more, maybe. But eBay is very weird when it comes to their listings, as you could have something listed at a great price no matter what, but if you're not sponsoring the ad, or if you're not doing this, if you're not doing that, nobody sees it. Nobody sees anything. So you could actually sit there and have a bag at a killer discount or whatever, but because you didn't sponsor it enough, or if you didn't do this to the post, or it's just so maddening. And then they take a certain percentage, and then if you sponsor the post, they take another percentage. So technically, they're taking 20%, which at a certain point is kind of okay, but like if you really want the best for your buck, you're getting screwed no matter what you do. It's just tough. It's very, very tough. And I feel like even for someone like me, it shouldn't be that tough. Like, I should have been able to sell a lot of my bags coming out being like, I don't like any of this stuff anymore. I would have expected, like, people knocking on my front door being like, I'll offer you cash for this bag right now. Nobody. 10,000 people almost subscribed to the channel, and, like, nobody gives a fuck. It's because, in my mind, how I see it right now, or how I've seen it since I've been trying to sell things, like, out of my own personal collection, it's the fact that I get things for good prices and people don't want to, like, if you go to other YouTubers, again, Caleb, I'm just going to say names because I don't care anymore at this point. At this point in my life, and point in my YouTube career, I couldn't give a fuck. Caleb and Winnie, those people, Autumn, they don't tell you the prices they paid for everything. I don't know if they do now, but I know they never used to. So the fact that they don't tell you how much they paid for something, like, at all, like, no dollar amount whatsoever, they're able to sit there and upcharge the fucking banana bag. You guys remember the banana bag, the Coach banana bag? The bag went on clearance multiple times. Guess who tried selling it for double the price? And I'm pretty sure they were able to do it. It makes no sense. It makes No sense. Miss Cece, yeah, my stuff ain't seen either, girl. My stuff is not seen whatsoever. And it's just, that's why I just do Facebook, because it's easy. Facebook for me just seems the easiest, but like it's not, as you can tell today, it's not always the easiest. Oh my god, they replied. They replied, guys, they replied. They're coming. They're coming. Thank you, God. All that bitching paid off. Thank you. They're coming in 38 minutes. Thank you. At this point, they can come on my tits. I don't care. Praise the Lord. Praise the fucking Lord. Yay! We might be able to offload this bitch once and for all. Oh. That will cure my depression. It won't. But for a very hot moment, it will cure my depression. Getting rid of the evil presence that has been in my house since 2023 will finally be banished forever. I can't wait. I fucking can't wait. Oh my god. I just want to thank my friends, my family. I want to thank Jesus for this moment. Hey, Rhonda, we're just having a hoot and a holler here. That's all. I'm just talking my shit, being depressed, and, you know, trying to make a bag that we barely worked on. But hey, we're having a good time, I guess. Whew. Girl. That means in 38 minutes. Oh, please. The meteor. God sends down a meteor before it happens, and we're all dead anyway. It's like, okay, whatever. Yeah. Let it be known. It was written, Scott was stuck with Eleanor forever. Please, no. No, please. Can I live stream the transaction? I don't think I can. I don't think I can live stream the transaction, but I'll be able to, like, leave the live on, come downstairs, come back up, and be like... You know what? Let's do a little goodbye ritual, because I have the bag out. Oh, I just feel that the horrid energy, the terrible, terrible energy of this bag is emanating. Let this be the sacrifice to the gods. God, take it. Lord, take it! Take the fucking thing! See, Ruby, I actually love this bag. This is the part that pisses me off so much, is that I actually really do genuinely deep down love the bag. It breaks my heart. I feel like I need to get rid of her. Ruby, you've been around for a while. You know exactly why I'm getting rid of this, but it is time for it to go. Not happy with it. I'm not convinced. Even if it came out in the test, hey, it's actually leather on the inside, I wouldn't even care. I'd be like, yeah, too bad. Goodbye. Oh, it has a beautiful magnet. Like, that's the problem. Like, I wanted this to be my forever bag, but now it'll be forever out of my sight. And then I can pack away more designer bags to make more room. Yay! Well, you guys, that's the thing. I actually, like, with my Clark bag, the Clark, I know, I love that name. That's kind of like the design I was trying to go for. It's not the same, but I definitely know how they constructed it. Like, I know how they did it, and I definitely will try to reattempt it to make it more in line with it, but the Clark is pretty iconic too, like, I can't lie, you know what I mean? Like, I really like the Clark a lot. So, yeah. The fact that I can make my own, it needs to go. It needs to go. If I can make it myself, it needs to go. Rhonda, I love the noises and the way, it's a really, like, it's satisfying. That's what they get you with. Loved your advertising of the Clark bag in your shop with me trip. Didn't it look like it? Like, girl, like, I say it looked like it could have been a part of that collection, but like, it was too high quality. It's too high quality to be a part of some shitty Coach collection. Sorry. So. It's just the tea. Aura saying she does love the Clark bag. Thank you. That means a lot. I'm glad that people love it so much because it's like a love letter to designer bags for me. A love letter to the craft for me. Like, I really feel like these are special bags, and I can't wait to, like, continue to reiterate on it and make the Clark an icon. You know what I mean? An icon. Like, an actual icon. It just has a way more effortless look than, like, a lot of the bags that you see nowadays. And it's just, it works. I really like it. I'm really proud of myself. So, not only will the money of this bag help pay off some of that Marvin debt that I have that's really screwed up my finances. Thinking about how bad Marvin getting sick has, like, screwed me over financially has been so, like, heart-wrenching. Like, I'm just like, we went from, like, $4,000 to, like, $6,000 in debt in, like, a week, and I just want to, like, oh my god, like, how the fuck does that even happen? But this will help. And I can get a couple tools. If I budget correctly, I can definitely get a couple tools or a new roll of leather, perhaps. Ruby says Clark looks cooler. Yeah, it does. Miss CC. I see what you're doing. I know. I was like, I had to be sly about it because the reason why I liked this leather so much was because it did kind of have that, like, it has that natural aging effect to it. You know what I mean? It's not like, it's like the other ones, like on the Coach store, painted on or whatever. I was kind of like, it's kind of similar. I'm sure if I didn't say anything, people would have been like, oh my god, what bag is that? I haven't seen that before. Brand didn't shove it up his asshole, and I didn't notice. I do have a pass. Oh, Ruby. No. I don't mean like, I mean like I had debt. So, like, I was at, like, 4. Like, I was chipping away from 5 to 4, and I was, like, getting really close to, like, getting into the 3 zone. Marvin got sick, and then it quickly just skyrocketed, and now it's nearly at that 6 point, and I'm like, it's okay, deep breaths, we got this. You know, like, but, again, I had a lot of help. I'm not gonna lie, Miss CC, Donna, so many people. I can't even, like, name off all the people, but there was quite a few people to help me out with the vet stuff, and like they heard me, and I really do appreciate that. So I just, you know, with YouTube, you don't get money right away. You gotta wait a pay period, if that makes sense. So I did make a couple sales though through the website. I think it was three sales through the website. So shout out to you if you made a sale or if you bought something through the website recently. That helped quite a bit. So I do appreciate that. But gotta, man, 2K in vet bills is maddening. And guys, this is like with the vet being nice to me. This is the vet being nice to me. This is the vet being like, oh, I'll waive these fees for you. Like, he's been waiving fees left and right for me. Like, he's been really, really helpful himself. And I have an excellent vet. You know, I know my vet's not taking advantage of me. Like, I can, for once in my life, safely assume, not assume, but safely, like, know that, like, there's a doctor or a vet not trying to take advantage of you for all you're worth. But, he's been really easygoing with me. He loves Marvin. He doesn't want to see that happen. You know what I mean? He knows how much the cat means to me. The vet's been really wonderful. So I just, you know, even though the vet is helping as much as he can, with, you know what I mean, trying not to like make or break the bank completely. It's broken, but it's helped. Because if it wasn't for him doing that for me, it would be easily high, like way higher. Like, you guys know how expensive vet bills are, and it adds up. The first vet bill itself was like $900, and he waived fees. He waived fees off so it was easily over $1,000. You know what I mean? So like, I can't be like, oh my god, it's just not fair. I'm grateful. I'm very grateful. But it's still incredibly difficult. And I'm trying my best right now, guys. I'm trying my best to just keep it together. Get the meds in Marvin. Do what I can. Get him to eat. Get him to drink. And pray to God that it's just something that's manageable. Because if it ends up being like a tumor or something, like that's kind of like where we gotta like throw in the towel. And I'm just hoping it doesn't get to that point. But, yeah. Alrighty, Miss CC. Thank you for joining me tonight. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Ruby says, that's how I had to beg my vet for round 2 of the tumor removal on my dog. I started crying. She knocked off a little. Yeah, some vets are really kind like that, you know. Sometimes, because like there's always like a fee for just the visit itself, and sometimes they'll like just knock that off. So, but I remember like another time, because like the second visit, it was not as expensive, but he took off like a bunch of stuff as well. So like he's been helpful where he can. I'm sure he could, if he could, he'd give me the care for free. But like, he's got to make his money too, in some way or form. So I'm not mad. Things could be a lot worse in that perspective. So I just gotta make some sales, sell some bags, and just try to offload as much debt as I can. Thankfully, though, like the debt isn't like it's debt. It's just you know, it's tough, but we'll be okay, y'all. We will be okay. Oh. Goodbye, Eleanor. Maybe gift him a little Marvin charm. I could do like a cute little like paw print for him or something. I think he would appreciate that. Ruby is just... she's an excellent whatever advertiser. Girl, I don't even fucking. What is it? I don't know. I don't know the name of it. Remember, handcrafted leather. Remember your pet forever. Marketing. You're a marketing genius. There, marketer. We got it at the same time, huh? Rhonda, did you just sell your Eleanor today? The person is apparently coming to pick it up, so I'm hoping we can sell her. I really want her gone. I'm so tired of seeing her. As beautiful as a bag as it is, it's just too much pain, too much negativity, and I don't even remember the last time I used it. I don't remember. I just want to get rid of it so bad. Like, ideally, in an ideal perfect world, I would sell this for a couple $100 more than what I'm selling it for, but I broke it down in my head. I have videos on my YouTube channel still getting views for this bag. The bag's still making me money. It's fine. I use the bag, you know, and we already know once you take something off the lot, it loses like all of its value. So the fact that I did use it, I was able to make money off of it, and now I can sell it for like half of the retail value, whatever. I'm not mad. I can't be too mad or upset. So I just hope that they take it. I hope they're like, oh, that's the bag, bitch. That's mine. I'll be, yes, it is. It is your bag, and it's not mine. Not mine no more. Not no more. I can. It is a dude. I'm not really sure if you can or not. It'd be interesting. I could try. See, I'll probably end up just. People always ask about the color. Like, I made the color. I agree, Rhonda. They are very lucky. They got a great deal. I've taken care of it. She deserves to go to a good, loving home. And it can be somebody else's positive experience rather than my negative. Ruby! You're crazy. You're crazy. I love it. You're, like, on it. And here I am. I'm like, I'm too meek. I'm too, like, nah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to sell my soul. And Ruby's like, sell your fucking soul. Make the money. I was like, I know. I'm trying to make the money. I don't know. I actually want to put a little bit of money into making business cards or whatever. Because I think that would be a really good idea to just kind of like, here's my business card. Here's my business card. Here's my business card. But I actually haven't even made any charms lately. That's the funny part. I haven't really made any charms. I've been focusing on bags. Charms. There's something I'm coming to learn with bag charms and making bag charms. People, or very few people, very, very few people are actually willing to purchase a handmade charm because they're so expensive. they're expensive. And it is tough to sell somebody a bag charm that already thinks bag charms shouldn't even be $50. You know what I mean? And I'm selling them for double that. I'm finding it really difficult. I'm finding it kind of difficult because obviously you gotta get paid for your time and all that. It's one of those things. Yeah, Coach sells them for $200 plus. You are correct, Ruby, but those people no longer watch my channel because I shit all over Coach. Those people don't like my opinions and they don't want to support my little business thing. My little side hustle, my whatever you want to call it, my brand. Putting $200 into a Coach charm is easier for people than putting $200 into me. You know, it's... This kind of does go into the whole YouTube discussion we were having earlier, but the longer I'm in this niche, and this isn't for everybody, like, especially for the people that do tend to stick around on my channel, people are really fucking shallow. This niche is shallow, you guys. Like, I can't explain that any better than it's shallow. Like, it is shallow here, and I'm not that type of person. You know what I mean? So the fact that I'm not, you know, laying flat down, gargling the water, it kind of puts a target on my back, and people don't fuck with me the way they used to. You know what I mean? I do think a pet parent will buy a forever paw that will last forever. So, Ruby, I am actually thinking of doing paw portraits. I want to do paw portraits. I think paw portraits would be really cute. I just gotta, like, work out that concept, you know what I mean? But, I think that would be kind of cute. Your charms are nicer than Coach charms. I appreciate that, Rhonda. Thank you. You know, they're expensive. I get it. You know, people don't always want to spend $200 on 2 charms or $125 on a charm. Like, I get it, but it does feel disheartening when you see people who used to support your channel still spend thousands of dollars on Coach, and then you made a brand or whatever, and then those people don't, just because you don't like Coach anymore, they're like, I don't like you. And it's like, I don't think any other YouTube niche is this, like, shallow and fake as Ruby just so kindly put it. It's just not. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's fucking weird. I watch a lot of different YouTube channels. I am technically a viewer and watcher of multiple different niches. And the way the luxury niche operates is very gross. Like, it's very, like, it's different. It ain't the same. It just isn't. It's really hard to... It's kind of like the elitism gets sucked in somehow, and, like, it just kind of, like, ruins everything. I don't really understand. Because, like... Has it ever not been like that? You know what I mean? Like, I think back, I'm like... When I switched up on Michael Kors, people loved it. People thought it was so funny. I switched up on Coach, and everybody rejected me, and I'm like, whoa. I'm still covering the same things I do, you know what I mean? But, like, just, I'm more upfront about stuff, and people don't like that in this niche. They want to be told what to buy, not what not to buy. You know what I mean? Hi, Natasha Peach. Ruby Loves says, and the pleather ones they sell commercially fall apart. Nobody wants to grieve the loss of their pet twice. No, right? Literally. Crappy materials. You were like Rain Man. Okay. Whatever floats your boat, sweetheart. Whatever floats your boat, sweetheart. I feel like I've shared too much of myself today. I feel like I talked too much today. I feel like I overshared. Brands do not define you. I agree with that. But if you make that brand your personality, it kind of starts to define who you are. That's just kind of the truth. You know what I mean? Like that. Somebody who used to be obsessed with Coach bags 24/7. That's literally like it's literally what people let them define themselves. Like it's actually kind of wild. There's so many people where I would have conversations with them and they would be like, oh, we're friends or whatever. But if you even tried talking to them outside of handbags, they didn't care. They did not care at all. Not everyone. A large majority of people. I stopped replying to people on Instagram because it just became a thing of people, they only care about the brand. That is the problem with this niche. They only care about the brand. So the moment if you build up an audience with anything, and you kind of like, you know, you kind of do a 360 on them, naturally, if you're right about it, people go along with you. I was right about it, and everybody still rejected me. They're like, we don't care. Literally said, we don't care. And it's like, oh, you will care. You're gonna care. And when you do, you're gonna sit there and look back and think, Scott was right, and yet we shunned him. We treated him like shit. Oh well, too late, he quit. It's like the sneakerhead community. Yeah, exactly, Ruby. It's literally, that's kind of like where I talk about like the luxury niche, like that kind of stuff. It's like so culty. It's so weird, and I can't do it. I can't sit there and constantly push a brand I don't believe in anymore. A brand that lied to us. We can all sit there and still like what we see or whatever, or you know what I mean? Like we can still be all a part of the same community. We can all still be a part of the same group and still have differing opinions. But in this niche, if you have a different opinion, you're the bad guy. And so you're going to notice a lot with these luxury niche YouTubers. They all say the same shit. They all say the same stuff. They're all cookie cutters. They're all, oh, this bag is great. This bag. That brands. Consumption. And it's like, oh my god. It's the only crap, you guys. Like, again, being in a niche, yeah, you're kind of stuck talking about what you're talking about. But even with talking about specific things, it's like if you're not talking about this specific thing, they don't care. It's weird. The fact that I can go watch a YouTuber who loved and was a diehard, let's say Bethesda, Skyrim, Fallout, hardcore video gamer dude that loves Bethesda, basically would suck Todd Howard off. If they could switch up their content and be like, you know, what they're doing is horrible and like they should be ashamed of themselves, and their audience doesn't reject them, that only tells you there's an issue with the viewers themselves. They just don't care. They care more about spending their money and like being a part of the hype, and like, you know, like it's just a very different beast. And I just wish things weren't so shallow and fake. Like we said earlier, like things do feel very shallow and very fake, and if you don't adhere to that strict shallow and fake rule, you're not gonna blow up. You're not gonna do this. You're not gonna do that. People are gonna reject you, and it's a defeating feeling. It's very defeating. I love being a luxury YouTuber, but oh my lord. Rhonda says the whole handbag business is similar to the beauty industry. It's a bit of a shyster business, but I still love my handbags, especially the great ones. Yeah, no, I still love my handbags, and that's the thing, is that my love for handbags hasn't changed. But, like, people don't seem to really care about that. It's never been about the love of handbags. It's been about the love of Coach. Oh, you have an Hermes bag? Oh, my God. Oh, my God, you got the newest Coach? Oh, my God. Like, it's bizarre. It is so bizarre, and I will no longer play into that at all. Ruby, Googling Todd Howard as we speak. Yeah, no. Todd Howard is literally the Stuart Vevers of Bethesda. Don't all brands lie to us, says Fr Zucho. Isn't this all an illusion they need to us to believe for it to be real? If I paid X amount to make my own bag, wouldn't that be worth XX times more than a brand? Okay, not all brands need to lie to us. No one needs to lie to us. I hate to say it, but that is it doesn't make it okay. Just because brands do it, just because brands lie all the fucking time, does not mean it's okay. And that we should all be complacent to it. If you think that, this channel is not for you. I'm sorry. Like, that is kind of like, I've been coming into this issue with my viewers as well, where they're like, oh, well, this is just how it is, and get with the program or beat it. Like, no. No. It doesn't have to be like this. Especially with, like, you know, the Coach topic. Coach used to be the brand. That bitch. They used to use leather on everything. They never used to use pleather on their, at least, retail bags. There was a switch. And it was called money. They wanted more money. They had money, but they wanted more of it. And that, apparently for some of you guys, that's okay because it's a business. So it's okay because it's a business. So they you know, it's okay, guys, we can get scammed because it's a business. That's the model. That's the business model. It's just an MLM. It's just this. It's just that. It's just like, okay, guys, come on. Like, are we, like, really losing the plot? Really? Interesting. Hello, Joanna. See, I don't have a problem with marketing, but the moment you start lying about things, like, that's where you lose me. If you used to do all the things that I want you to do, what's the big deal? Why can't you do that? Money, greed, they want more. But that, apparently to some of y'all, that's okay. That's not okay to me. And it never will be okay to me. they're using that money to push the influencer marketing is genius, but it's evil. Just because it's genius doesn't mean it's any less evil. Doesn't make it right. Is it okay that Coach can lie to us about whatever and manipulate an entire audience into buying a specific product and thinking it's the bee's knees? No. Is it genius? Absolutely. For them, it's genius. But as a YouTuber and a person that genuinely loves talking about handbags, it's ruined the whole fucking thing for me. It's ruined everything. We can't have a nuanced conversation. People don't care. The only thing they care about is new, brand new. Give me the new. Give me the new now. And I'm not doing it. I'm not doing that. Like, I'm over it. I'm not going to feed into this. I do not want my online presence to be overconsumption of brands that don't deserve our money. They don't deserve it. They don't deserve our money at all until they start improving. If they improve, great. That's excellent. I will start loving the brand again. But until then, get your shit together, because I'm not playing around. I don't play about my money. I know people don't care about their money, but I care about my money. Low key, those purses are so beautiful. Thank you. See, like, again, like, I know that it's the industry or whatever, but, like, it's just, it doesn't have to be that way. Like, it really doesn't, you know? Coach can still sit there and do all the influencer marketing tactics, but they can also include the quality on their product. You know what I mean? Like, we can have both, but it's the greed that stops that. They want the money. They want to see those margins. They want to see it go up and up and up. But at a point, people are going to wake up and those margins are going to crash again. And then what? You know what I mean? They didn't have to cheapen out at all. They didn't have to cheapen out. That was a choice. That was a choice. We didn't choose that. But if you continue to buy into the brand, you're supporting that. Okay. They also make way too many styles very fast. No, exactly. Exactly. And the constant, like, trying to resell us the exact same regurgitated bullshit time and time again. Guys, like, I'm not okay. As an influencer, I'm not okay with that. And if I have to be the person to go against the grain, I will be. It's fine. The person will be here in a few minutes, so I will be back. Hopefully without wish me luck. Wish me luck. I'll be back. Boop, 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 boop. Where are my keys? Is everyone still alive? The fucking bag is gone. Yes! Boy. Ho. Be gone, thought! Whew. Feels good. I'm back. Which charges? I didn't try to upside. It was just a guy trying to get a bag for his mom, so I didn't want to. But oh, it feels good. It feels good to get that shit offloaded. $600. Put that into the Marvin Fund. It feels good. I don't know. It feels good. It feels like a weight was just kind of like lifted. You know? Like, I don't know how to explain that. It was like kind of like really depressing, but then it was kind of like, yeah, that felt good. You're right, Ruby. I didn't even clock that. I didn't even fucking clock that. You are right. That is very on brand. You know what? She's gonna love it. She's gonna love it. I know she will. Oh, thanks, guys. And yeah, yes, Josh, I did try to... I didn't even make a sale, but I did sell off a bag that I've been trying to get rid of for far too long. The dude was totally decked out too, mind you. Like, he had, like, the fucking sickest rings on. He had, like, all the jewels and shit. Like, he was one of those dudes, and I was like... That's not the first type of dude to buy something from me like that. And I'm like, where the fuck do these people come from? Like, we're talking, like, clock-worked rings and shit. Like, they look like gold rings, but they were, like, clocked. And I was like, whoa, there's clocks? There's a clock in your ring? In both your rings? Whoa. The bag was sucking up my youthful energy. It was, wasn't it? It definitely was. It was just kind of sitting there sucking away. That's why I put it in a box. Minimal suckage. If you don't send him a link to the website. Maybe I'll have to. Maybe. That feels good. It feels good. Now I can put money in my wallet. Now I can put some money in my wallet. So wait until you turn 55. And then it just stops. As soon as you turn 55, it just stops sucking in all your youthful energy. It's like, okay, my job was completed. It's like, was it really? I still got $50 here for my haircut. I mean, it looks real to me. It can be really hard to fake hundreds, I would assume. Like, they look legit to me. I always try to, like, make sure, like, the bills are legit and stuff, because I'm like, But you can kind of tell. Show us again. Josh, I got 3 years left. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 50. Yeah, in Canada, we got plastic money. We got plastic money in Canada. So it's actually a lot more difficult to actually replicate Canadian money. Although 100 bills have been known for circulating as fake, but these look real to me. Like, they match the 50s. You know what I mean? There's nothing... I don't notice anything off. Marvin. The Marvin Bills. Impulsive Inferno says hello. Hello, Camille. The roomie that is not here. Yeah, I found out recently that Australian money was also plastic. I thought it was just Canadian. I thought it was just like Canadian stuff. It's very interesting. Because there's other like coins and stuff in other like areas that are like tin. Like it's very interesting to see the different currencies in the world. Feels good. To a degree. It's like, it feels good to sell that. It's like, none of that money I can spend. Like, not most of it I can't. I gotta... Gotta go back to the freaking... the debt fund. Probably save half of it for debt. Use half of it for either vet bills that will be inevitable at this point, or making leather crafting stuff, but I'm not sure yet. What am I drinking? Coffee! Hazelnut mocha, my last one. My last hazelnut mocha, because I forgot to get my roommate to grab me hazelnut syrup before he left. So, I'm stuck with my final hazelnut mocha. Okay, y'all. We haven't even done anything. So, okay. Do you guys want to see what the bag looks like first? Or do you guys just want to start, like, riveting it? Remember, I think we're gonna do mixed metal, and we're gonna be all over the place. It's gonna be like an explosion of hardware. I'll quickly show you what the bag looks like before we start. I mean, who knows? Maybe somebody wants to buy it. My favorite colors are still, like, you know, orange. I go for a lot of red leather. I've noticed I go for a lot of red leather. Orange, purple. Sorry, I'm getting a little gassy. All the excitement. This one is being so weird. I wonder if the screw is damaged. Because this should be... It has to be damaged. Yeah, it's like a pewter gunmetal-y kind of color. Fudge. Whew. Rhonda, thank you. This is technically my own design that I made myself. It was based off of something someone threw online, and I just kind of, like, made it my own, if that makes sense. Like, I made it myself. I might actually need to bring in a little bit more. But yeah, so that's kind of how it looks. So yeah, I did design this myself. So I did, like, somebody had posted a base of a bag. And so what I ended up doing was recreating it myself. Like, literally, I just whipped out my ruler and started, like, just doing my own measurements and stuff. So it's still my own design, which is really nice. But that's cute. Thank you, Jean. Jeanha. Yeah, it's called Stitchless. So it's just Chicago screws. And then I want to put rivets on it. Unless somebody, like, wanted it as is, I would have no problem selling it as is. But, yeah. It's nice. And it's Italian pebbled leather. Not like crazy Italian pebbled leather, but it's still Italian pebbled. Yeah, it's nice. Mixed metal. I enjoy it. It's different. Ooh. I didn't mean to kick the thing. But yeah, so I can actually fit my whole wallet in here, I think. I haven't actually tested this. But let's see. Yeah, technically it fits your whole wallet. Actually, it, yeah, fits a little bit. There. Boom. I mean, it doesn't fit it nicely, but it does fit it. Is it going to have a chain or be a handheld clutch? It depends. It really does depend, because, again, with straps, they can be a little tough to make. Very time-consuming. and it can add quite a bit of money onto the price tag if somebody were to buy it, but it can be used as a clutch. It works effortlessly as either or. This one specifically is a clutch. This one specifically is a clutch style. But this one has D-rings, so you can attach a strap to it. So, I've been working on this style a little bit. There's a few others I got kicking around somewhere, but yeah. Whew. But yeah, so with rivets, we're just going to punch holes through it and just start riveting the hell out of it. I don't even know what kind of rivets we're going to use. We're just going to start throwing rivets. Oh, Anita is back from her run. Welcome back, Anita. You missed some good topics, and you missed us make a handbag sale. I sold my Eleanor satchel for $600. Woo! We're not so broke anymore. Thank you, hon. Yeah, I'm excited I was finally able to sell the Eleanor satchel. Feels good. But Rhonda said she wanted to see the red one again. It's red rabbit fur, Spanish red rabbit fur, and then red metallic stingray. This one was stitched and Chicago screwed. So like I hand stitched the stingray on top and then put rivets into the front. So it's very unique. Boom. Thank you, Rhonda. I know, it's really cool. Very unique, very different. Probably be the only time I ever make that. This was a lot of work, actually. This one took me... That took a lot of time and effort, because I was like, I don't know what the fuck to do for it. But I figured it out. Where did I put my hole punch? Right here. Oh, no, that's not the one I sold, no. I sold the Eleanor. The Eleanor satchel, that dreaded Tory Burch bag is finally gone. These ones are still here. How much would I sell the red one for? Oh, I don't even... because stingray, there's rabbit, there's lamb leather, and then there's like a Napa lining. Oh, if I were to sell this, how much would I sell this one for? Well, materials itself would probably be like $125 or something crazy. Hours put in would have to equal to 5 or 6 perhaps. I think I would safely sell this because I price things in USD. I would safely sell this for 500 Canadian, I think. But that's a big I think because it's I don't know. Like, that's a really tough question. How much would I sell it for? No, 500 does kind of make sense when I break it down. Maybe 600? Because technically, if you do materials plus time, times that by 2, it's like 600. So something like that. Something like that. I know it's not cheap, but it's not a cheap bag, and it was pretty difficult to make as well, so it's cool. Aura saying that sounds fair. Oh, I'm glad you think it sounds fair. I'm glad, because I struggle sometimes trying to like think about pricing. I'm like, I don't know. I don't want to like cheapen myself out too much, but I also don't want to like overprice things. So I just try to stick to base materials and time times 2. And that's kind of where I leave it at. And then, you know, depending, whatever, right? But I'm sure if somebody wanted it that bad, if somebody messaged me and was like, "Please, I want that bag so bad, I will buy it for 600." I would do it. I would have a really hard time saying no. So, my phone is dying. My phone's dying. Da, na, 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 na. Both are, actually. It's not good. I could try. I could. I would have to look into selling it on the website, though. I would have to look into that. Because it is stingray and rabbit fur. I think rabbit fur is fine. Stingray might not be okay to sell, but let's say if Rhonda, since you're asking about it, if you technically wanted to buy it, I would technically sell it to you, but it wouldn't. Through the website would have to be. That's where you run into legalities, because I don't want to like get in legal trouble, but at the same time, you know what I mean. I've had people reach out to me about lizard skin before, and I was like, yeah, there's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. I can't sell lizard skin, you know. I can sell lizard skin like in person down the down low, but I can't like go off and sell it. You know what I mean? There's legal stuff in Canada you gotta worry about when it comes to exotic leathers and such. Okay, so the flap. You thought you saw lizard skin. They might have the actual papers to do that. You need specific papers to do it. I don't have the papers to do it. There's a good chance that the Real has the papers for it, so they're able to do that. It also depends, because sometimes you can see a listing and you go to buy it and it won't let you because of the law. I ran into that issue with the Coach Python bag. Annoying. Okay, let me take... do I take this bag apart to do it? I don't know. Because I don't want it to, like, get all weird and wrinkly, but... Okay, let us punch away. Just punch randomly. It does not have to be asymmetrical or anything like that. Just kind of put it wherever. so funny. They're almost symmetrical. But asymmetrical! They're symmetrical. I'm trying to make them asymmetrical, and somehow they still ended up semi-symmetrical. Like, how on earth? Anyway, I'm dying on the inside. Okay. Let's see. I hope my, like, things are, like, in the way. Actually, I do want this one to be for sale, yes. It wasn't something... It was kind of like an accident that I ended up making, because this was supposed to be the base for the red one. But I didn't like the color combo, so I just kind of put this one on the side and decided to work on it after, but... this is... Yeah, I want this one to be on the website. And because the leather's not, like, super expensive, I can place it at a fairer... I say fairer, but, like, to some, a more reasonable price. Let's see. Let's see here. I hope those posts are too long. Hello, Daryl. Yes, I'm keeping the boots tied up. Don't worry. I'm doing okay, though. Trying to, you know, take things slow. One day at a time. Life's a little tough. It's like, could we do silver? Do I even have... I just have, like, random silver posts on here? Like, okay. Okay, Scott, that makes sense. Fucking bozo. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense at all. Dum-dum. You stupid. Okay. Actually... Yeah, no need to worry. I don't have very many minis minis do? Oh, no, I do. Like, where are all the minis? There they are. Those posts are way too long. Like, I know those posts are too long. Yeah, I can't use these ones. Unfortunately, I cannot use these ones. But let's see. Do maybe some black or something. It's not fully symmetrical. They're still kind of asymmetrical. Good. Good. That is an ugly ass rivet. Throw that one out. Someone's gonna suck, don't they? Well, not really. Some of them are kind of crappy. Okay, y'all. What are y'all thoughts on this so far? How's that looking? Thanks, Josh. Josh, is your name Bobby or Josh? Now you got me all tripped up. Thank you, Jean. Thank you, Aura. Thank you, Daryl. Glad you guys like it. We need like one. I want like one small rivet right there, but I don't think I have any. I don't think I have any. Oh. I have more Chicago screws. I didn't realize. Oh well. Thought I had small minis somewhere. Come on. These guys. Kind of glossy black. I don't know if I want that. Gunmetal. Antique nickel. Here we go. Josh is fine. Okay. I will never wear the boots untied again. Do not worry, Daryl. Do not worry your little heart out. adorable. Okay. Time to press these bitches in. And pray, but none of them. I just hope that they all set properly. I get nervous with rivets sometimes. They just don't want to work all the time. I'll set this one. If it doesn't work, I can untake it. Oh, perfect. Nice. Okay, cool. Hopefully you guys can see that. Yeah. That didn't sound good. Well, it was okay. Those ones are flat, so I gotta use a different one. I am not putting on my boots. I'm sorry, bud. It's not happening. This is actually turning out really nice. I'm really happy with how it's turning out. I'm not gonna lie. That one did turn out very nice. Try to remove that one. Oh, come on. Let's see. There. That one just didn't punch right. So even when you have a press, sometimes they don't want to press correctly, but that is just how a cookie crumbles sometimes. These things are so dumb, but okay. This part. Oh, you see, that may not even be high enough to do that. Where? Hold on. Yes. I always forget. There's a specific piece. This piece. Forget every fucking time. Boom. do a... I don't know. That's weird. Is it possible this piece just sucks? Boom. Aw, thanks, Natasha Peach. Number 1, go! Sorry, bud. I don't make people mods. Not no more. Only select people, a very select few people get to be mods. I don't even know where to put the coppers. The coppers don't even have a proper home to be in. Oh, I'm getting a little sick feeling. This is a press. Like a... Yeah, it's just like a rivet press kind of thing. Helps me press in the rivets. Makes them look nicer, or at least have a better, consistent... a better rate of in which they get placed. But yeah. How do we like it, you guys? Is it cute? Daryl, everybody deserves a hug. Well, thanks, guys. It's cute. And it works. Bam. I will definitely put this one up on the website, yeah. Should we add D-rings? We should probably try to add D-rings so it's more sellable. Thing is with D-rings, people are going to expect a fucking strap. I hate straps. I hate straps so fucking much. But yeah, I definitely want to put this one up on the website. I'm gonna make the code, the date code thingy, the tag on the inside. Smells good. John says hopefully he can buy it. Well, I hope so too. I hope so too. I actually got a few things to do. See, this is the problem. I'm trying to like balance YouTube and the leather stuff. It's a little tough. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little fucking tough. But yeah. If anybody is interested, you can always email me or message me any which way you can, and you can get a head start on this. I'm debating on how much I would charge this for, though. Daryl, you're fine. Just don't ask about the shoes. Well, see, with the D-rings just makes it so you can add a strap. Straps are expensive to craft, and they take a long time. So, silver D-rings, probably. Silver D-rings would be cute. That's kind of like, so you guys remember when I was trying, like, I haven't sold this one yet. The Clio, you guys remember the Clio here? I haven't even put this one up on the website yet, but the reason why I didn't add a chain strap to the price, because some people don't use chain straps or anything like that. So technically, I can add this on to something. So I do have a chain strap. It's just, would it be for this? I'm not exactly sure. If somebody, again, this is the thing. Because John Hahn, what is it, John Hawthorne? Gene Hawthorne? Since they seem so interested, what would, if you wanted to buy this, would you want there to be a strap? Would you want there to be D-rings? Would you want all that stuff? I assume you'd want D-rings. I wouldn't use a strap. Okay, see, that's kind of my thing. That's why I actually don't put much effort into the straps, because I myself don't use straps. Okay, would you want D-rings, or would you just want it as the clutch? Like, the clutch is fine, too. It would look a little bit more elegant as a clutch if you didn't, like, if that makes sense. Like, if you wanted it as a clutch, it would look best as a clutch. If you wanted it to be, like, a convertible clutch, then we can add, like, D-rings kind of thing. Oh, man. Clutch. Okay, cool. Then we shall leave it as is. If anything, I will add a, because with these bags, with the Brandos, I like to add little key loops in them. Hold on. Wait, I have one right here. This Brando has a key loop. This one's a little short, but, so yeah, something like that. All of them contain that, and then the date code with the branding. So, if anything, the only thing I really need to add to this is that, and yeah, then she's done. She's sellable. Where do I put everything? Oh, I have so much stuff, you guys. I have so much stuff. How many bags have I made since starting? I don't even know. In front of me, I have 7. In front of me, I have 7. Both reds, this one, the Clark, the Scotty Cash and Carry, the Punch Out, the Brando Punch Out, and then we got the Clio, this one, that's 10, right in front of me, 11 for the Dino, there's another 2 there, 3 there, I've made a lot. I've actually made a lot. I have made quite a bit. And I do number the bags with date stamps, like date codes and stuff. This one is the only one that doesn't have a date code thingy in it, but that's before I decided to make one, so. Will it be on your site soon? I can put it up as soon as anybody wants it up. I will, like, if you wanted to technically get this tonight, I could easily work on the date code piece and then have it thrown up. Unfortunately, if I do that, that means no video for tomorrow. But just between all of us, I don't care. YouTube makes me half miserable. I love YouTube, but like, oh my lord, it can be so draining. Price? Price. Let me think. This one, I feel like let me think. Because I price things. The leather ain't too bad. Let me think. How many hours did it take? I don't even fucking know how many hours that one took. Not that long. Would you do 200 USD for it? In comparison, this one's 200, 175, 200. I'm kind of like torn between the two. This one's 300. $200? Yeah, I think 200. No. Yeah. 175. Why do I feel so unsure? If this one is like, I think I did reduce price on this one a little bit. Yeah, we'll say 200 USD because I'm like, I can't even fucking. My brain's like, what would it be? I feel like, I don't know. Feels. Yeah, I feel like 200 would be fair. 4 to 5 hours of work plus materials times by 2. It's actually a little bit more than 200, but I feel like with this one specifically, I would not want to charge more than 200 just because I don't feel, well, like, you know, 200 flat rate, like the actual, like, before taxes and shipping and all that crap. I feel like 200 would be fair. Anything higher would be kind of like, is that really fair? Like, you know what I mean? $200. $200. We can do that. Yeah. Because if I still make the key ring for it, like the key ring on the inside and the tag, it's still gonna take me like a half hour to like do both those, give or take. So if that sounds fair to you, that sounds even more fair to me. I'll keep an eye on your website, then I'll know your asking price. I'm probably going to settle on 200, but yeah, I will definitely put up a link soon. Try to do that tonight for you. It's definitely adorable. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. It's just a nice little easy flexible clutch. Easy grab and go. Nice, easy button. The button snaps really nice. Italian edge paint. Chicago screws. It's pretty. I like it. Anytime I make something, I look at it and I'm like, oh, I like that. Put that on the shirt. So. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. I'll try to make a link for it tonight at some point. Something. Just keep an eye out. There will be. It'll be up. Because I also got to put up the Clio. And it's better that I do that than not do it. I'm very bad with making things. I'll be like, oh, I'll make a link for it. Doesn't make a link for it. I'll do it tonight. Or at some point. Okay, anyway. There will be a link for you within the next 24 hours. How about that? Alrighty, have a good night, Rhonda. Thank you for joining me tonight. I appreciate you joining. Have a good one. I still remember that. It's cute. Where did I put? Oh, well, you know what? Do you want the inside? No, hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. I think I can do this one. Yeah, I'm going to do this one. Because this needs to be cut. Hi, Newton. Hi. What's up? What's up? Hey, buddy. You want to come say hi? No. Come here. Come here, buddy. You're supposed to come here. Silly boy. Gotcha. Oh! I almost had him. My phone's actually about to die. I need to plug this fucker in. Really? There we go. There. Meow. Fucker. I tried to grab him, but he said no, not today, Satan. gonna put all these rivets away. Boss this. Good old Jean, are you still here? I got 4 stamps. Well, I have a couple more, but do you want a dino, a T-Rex, a nuclear thingy, a skull, or do you want a bullet? I choose, okay. Let's do, I'm gonna do the bullet. I'm gonna do the bullet. I haven't done the bullet in a while. The I feel like it needs to be a little bit more, but it's pretty good. Yeah, there. Better. Much better. There's that one, and then we need the numbers here. Gosh, some of this stuff can be so frustrating. But it is March, so 03. But hold on, I need the SXM. I need SXM first. Up. There. 0. Three for March. And then what day is it? Today is the 22nd. So double 2. 2, 2. That is what the date codes and SXM tags look like on the inside. So then what we do is take this and then we put it on the inside. This. Boom. Oh. Let's put a stopper in there to help with the frame. The stopper helps quite a bit, actually. Looks good. I am not mad, even in the slightest. Alrighty. Jean, did you want a key ring in yours? Like the little extra key ring piece? Key ring tassel? What is up with the Chicago screw? The screw might need to be replaced. Oh, what the fuck? Well, that's not normal. Is that leather? Is that like metal dust? What is that? I think that's leather. I wonder if leather got stuck in it when I was shoving it through the Chicago screw hole. That is so whack. How does that even happen? That is so weird. That is so weird. What is that? Yeah, that's leather. It has to be. Mm-hmm. I don't know what that was. I know it's leather, but I don't remember where that could be from. Anyway, figured that out. What is going on here? If you don't want the key ring on the inside, we could probably reduce it by a couple bucks. But it kind of goes down to personal preference. Where in the hell? Come on. Oh, I see exactly how it did that. I think that is like the pebble leather. Anyway. Come on. Don't be a pain. Get in there. Here we go. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, I think I will put the key ring in. Or him, her. Do I even have? I just scratched something. Whoops. Whoopsie daisies. Yeah, the key ring, I'm not sure if that's going to be a good one to add to this because of the leather. I don't even have my scraps, apparently. I don't know why I have my scraps. Alrighty. If I can't find the scraps I'm looking for, we shall go for the night. I don't think I have anything right now. Raw. if I do a key ring for this, it's not going to be the pebble leather, I think, just because it's not easy using. Okay, it don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter too much. I thought I had like extra scrap because I have like the whole roll of this leather over there, but like generally when I'm cutting things out, there's usually like scrap laying around. I'm trying to like look for around the scrap pieces. I'm like, where the fudge is the scrap pieces? Where are they? They could. I probably misplaced them, but it's fine. It's just usually an extra little addition I like to add. But if Jean thinks they don't need one, it doesn't need one. It really doesn't, though. Like, actually. But if I don't, hold up. I need to put in a stopper for this one, then. I really wanted to have the key ring, but I don't. With specific leather, this pebbled leather is not really good for like single sheeted leather, so it's not even like a thing. Because technically I do have scrap, but it's not going to be the same leather. That's kind of the thing. And I'm like, do I really want it to be like different leather? It might be better just, you know. There we go. Come on. You can do it. The little Chicago screw that could. Just make sure I got all the stoppers in correctly. Yeah. Other than the key ring, which removing the key ring, I can probably make the price a little slimmer. But if you do want the key ring in, I can add some of the same leather that is used for the patch. And I can still include that. But that is solely up to you. Because I can do it. Oh, I am poached. Today has been a long day, y'all. Today has been a long day. Up to me. I mean, I would prefer to have one just because it is kind of like the complete bag, if you will. But, if we do the key ring, it'll be a different type of leather. That's the only thing. Will it? Do I really? Oh, I kind of want it to have the key ring, but fuck it. I'm just gonna go grab some fucking leather. It doesn't matter. It don't matter, y'all. It don't matter. No, because I got you. Yeah, so these are the other Brando clutches I have. These are like the baby Brandos. And this one's like the full version. So what we want is like this little extra key ring in here. Kind of does that. So even technically you could have it attached to like a bag. It's kind of like the generalized vibe. That's like the crazy strap I made for this one. But yeah, it's kind of like the vibe. See, this one would easily be like $250 plus because there's like a strap. There's the D-rings. There's different leather. Spikes. But with that one, I'm able to make it a little bit more affordable, if you will. Hold on. I know I got this leather somewhere. Now, where is it? Whatever. I will just grab what I got here. Okay. So, we're just gonna make one. We are just gonna do it. Let me see if I can get like a clean piece here. That could work. Let's see. Let's try to do this. Move up. That's exactly what I can do. Just cut. This way. Okay. Now it does have to be thick enough. Good. There we go. See, it's. I don't know if I want that. Definitely, I will say, don't hook it onto a bag charm. Don't hook it onto a bag charm. You could hook your keys on, but I don't know how strong this would be for. That's fine. It's actually fine. I was actually a little nervous. I was like, no, we're good. But again, I would just be a little careful with this. As a key ring, should be fine. If you're going to be having it hanging off a bag kind of thing, I'd be like, oh, be careful. But I was going to ask if that could be done. What? Sorry. I totally just blanked on what I was talking about. Oh, the bag charm thing. I mean, yeah, okay, you could. It's just, I would just I wouldn't weigh it down too much. I wouldn't have it super heavy. I would just be like, okay, something a little light. Cell phone, I think that could work. No bag charm. Okay. Boom. And then with that, add a cute little rivet. Rivet, 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 rivet. Let's do a cute little double cap. Cute little double cap. Double kick, cap, tap, tap. Flitty tap, shit, chat, nip, tap. Can't tell if that's like a train. Boom. It's a little easier to make than I thought it would be. I'm getting better at making straps. Boom. Bam! Okay. Then, do a big fat stamp. Boom. Toss it in. Let me just quickly do that. I love Chicago screws because you can undo a bag 100 times and it doesn't matter. Okay. Take the stopper off this one because that on there. Actually, if anything, I'm gonna do 2 punches. Excellent. Are you being so difficult? Bada boom, bada bing. Bam. Thank you for joining me tonight, Aura. I hope you have a wonderful night as well. Until next time. There, cool. I think the bag, the little clutch here is finished. We got the multi-hardware, all different types. Got keyring, that's in there. And yeah. Bam. Good. We completed a handbag tonight, you guys. We completed a bag. Gra-ta-ta-ta-ta. Rat-ta-doo-ta-doo. Skibbity-doo-doo-doo. So that's exciting. We did it. We did it. On the inside. The Brando clutch. Bam. I will try to have this up on the website for you within 24 hours, like I stated. I have been on live stream for a very long time tonight. I should not have been on the live this long. As I said, I do have to make a video for tomorrow. I really don't want to. Sorry, I shouldn't be like that. Sometimes editing can just feel so daunting. But I should try to edit a video tonight and get this up on the website because this needs to be on the website. And I'll also try to do the Clio on the website as well because it would be good. But thank you all for joining me tonight. I hope you were feeling Percy and Brandalicious. Look at this. This thing's so cute. This thing's cute. Bam. What up, y'all? Me and my new bag. Okay. I love you all. To the absolute moon. And back. And I will see you all in my next video or live stream or whatever it may be. Bye. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. I appreciate it. Have a wonderful one, and toodaloo.